more today, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to Wrigley Field as the Chicago Cubs take on the Tampa Bay Rays here at Wrigley Field. The Cubs coming back after a tough loss to the New York Yankees in the bottom of the ninth inning with a 3-run home run. An 8-6 win for the Yankees, but can the Cubs get revenge on the Tampa Bay Rays and try to even the series up? Currently, we're still the best team in the National League Central by 4 games over the Milwaukee Brewers. And we got the game against Tampa, we got Toronto coming up very soon. So let's head out to Wrigley Field as the Cubs look to get back in their winning ways in their home stadium at Wrigley Field. So let's head out to the ball game right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the Cubs looking to keep their home winning streak at 7-1, a perfect season going.
Now from the Windy City, a look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. Interleague Baseball, next.
John Lackey taking the mound for the Cubs, ladies and gentlemen.
John Lackey is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Kevin Kiermaier.
All right, guys, so here we go.
And we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
In that game here at Wrigley, the first pitch and a strike is underway for Lackey.
Strike 0-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
And it's a good position to be
nice little blooper to left field, and the Rays have a first base hit to start the ball game.
Logan Forsythe will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Lackey comes set. 1-2 on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist
turns the double play.
It's a double play. Time
good way to start.
Rays starting 9. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Called strike 0-2. And he missed with it.
And a cutter way outside.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work.
And that would be 3 up. 3 outs. Going to the bottom of the first inning.
For John Lackey. And now it'll be the
good
Cubs
start for John Lackey as the Cubs are up to
game.
bat next here at Wrigley Field. We have played good at Wrigley Field through the season. We're 7-1.
Is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
In the seats, 0-1.
Barely underway here at Wrigley Field for the Chicago Cubs.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and on.
2-1 on Hayward.
That's the life of a big league ball player.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
And even just
3-1 count.
You need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
No leadoff walk just yet as that
full count.
finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So
and
the
a walk.
man is on here in the home half.
And Jason Hayward gets the first base. And Addison Russell, 5 home runs on the season.
Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And 3 home runs over his last 10 games, too.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Strike 1.
Skied in the air to
Pop
straightaway
up.
left. Jennings is under it.
And there will be a play out in left field.
Makes the play, 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this
Here
one.
comes Anthony Rizzo.
Keep an eye on.
Well, guys, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
And he
And a
falls
foul ball.
behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Way
2-2
outside.
count.
1-2.
Oh, 1-2, I'm sorry.
0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Smoke the other
Oh,
way.
home
High
run,
and
2-run
deep to
shot.
left. And
And the
goodbye.
Cubs lead
Bryant
2-0
coming back.
here in the first inning.
A
And
two-run
just like
shot
that, ladies and
off the
gentlemen, the
bat of
Cubs
Anthony Rizzo.
lead
Home
2-0
run number
with a
5
2-run
on the
home run by
year.
Anthony
And the
Rizzo.
Cubs are out in front now, 2-0.
His 5th home run of the season.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive.
And here
right
comes
there.
Chris Bryant up the bat next.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you
Nice
really expect
curveball.
to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Not the greatest.
I missed his
at bat
curveball
thus far
again.
as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed.
Another
pitch.
curveball,
So
but down
far
in the
this
dirt.
at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Had him fooled
Oh,
as he
that's
swings
4
through the
curveballs, and I
curveball,
missed
2 down.
3 of them.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is highly regarded for a good reason.
And another
He's had some
curveball.
trouble staying healthy, but that shouldn't overshadow some of his great performances.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Lofted in the air.
Up the
out toward
gap.
Right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will.
And that will be a
stroll in
double.
there standing with a 2-out double. Ben Zobrist will stride in now as he'll enter play as the 2nd leading hitter in the entire National League.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Now a
20
changeup
pitches
to start him
for
out, but that's
Alex
looked
Cobb
at
here
down
in the
and
first
for ball
inning.
1. Hit out towards second.
That would be a chopper, and that would be a play at first. And that will end the inning, ladies and gentlemen, as the Cubs with a 2-run home run by Anthony Rizzo.
This 2-run home run.
We go to the top of the second
coming
inning.
up.
Rays
It's
at the
now
bat
2-0
next.
Chicago.
Good start of the game.
Steve Pierce will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And low.
Missed the
ball and a
curve.
strike.
Well,
two-seam
that two-seam
fastball on that
fastball
one.
ran a little too much off the plate, but now
Foul ball.
That sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3.
On the fastball, 1 gone. For a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense.
There's Evan Longoria.
By Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece.
And a high chopper to first.
Offensively,
2
we
outs.
know what he does. But defensively, he really holds his infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Hank Conger comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Check
A bunt.
grounder to the right side.
And it will be a play at first. 1, 2, 3 inning. And the Cubs going to the bottom of the 2nd inning here at Wrigley.
Nothing. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
High
Too high,
fastball.
1-0.
Missed the mark.
Liner toward right center.
And a single.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Great base hit by Dexter Fowler there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now
And here comes John Lackey up the bat now.
He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Chop fouled
Foul
over
ball.
towards the coaching box.
And since we are in Chicago, there will be no DH in this ball game.
Another
And the
one fouled
pitchers
off,
will
and he's
have to
quickly
hit.
behind 0-2. Cobb comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Pierce with a great play. One there. It's late.
And Lackey will get on base first, just in time.
Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there.
Here comes Miguel Montero, who had that big home run in the last game.
And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Shot toward
Base
right
hit up the
center.
gap.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time.
And here goes Jason Hayward up the bat, ladies and gentlemen.
First pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Jason Hayward is in for his 2nd plate
Runners
appearance.
on
As he
first and
looks at the
2nd,
ball,
with
it's
1 out
1-0.
here in the 2nd
He's
inning
gotta
for the
start
Cubs.
finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
And he'll stay with it long
Runners
enough
advance to
get
the
the out
scoring
at first,
position
but
for
meanwhile, the
2nd and
runners move
3rd.
up to 2nd and 3rd now with 2 away.
And here comes Addison Russell off the bat.
Addison Russell comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Swing
A foul
and a
ball.
liner, but foul.
A little bit of a late swing there. 0-2 pitch coming to Addison Russell with 2 outs.
Has
Bottom
to
of the
be
2nd
thinking
inning.
Strikeout here. Scorched to
Base
third.
hit, and that will score a run.
Knocked that down, but it shoots by a base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's
Runners
in there
on the
to score.
corners.
Now a good throw in will hold that 2nd runner at 3rd base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
And here comes Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And that misses inside.
Curveball that
1-0.
misses the mark.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the 2nd inning.
High in the air.
And that should end the inning.
Kiermaier is over.
All the way back to the warning track, and that will
And that retires
end the
the side.
inning.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 3, the Rays nothing.
Cubs lead 3-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay.
Wow, that was a terrible pitch.
Misses. It's ball one. This is skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it. One down.
One out. Here goes Brad Miller.
Box now. Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on
strikeout.
So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
John Lackey off to a good start in this ball game.
Away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's taken.
Curveball finds the outside of the corner.
You get the sense that he's not really messing around out there.
Threw it right.
Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts in the third for the Rays and the Cubs.
Go the Rays. Still down 3-0.
Bottom of the third for the Cubs. Lead 3-0 in Wrigley.
Bryant digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Cobb looks in. Here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside.
And they attack him with a curveball that got him out the last time.
That's
and a changeup. Beautiful changeup by Alex Cobb. 1-1 count on Chris Bryant.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Grounder.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Matt Caesar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive.
Base hit up the middle.
Into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And here goes Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Foul ball.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Bottom of the third inning, the Cubs lead 3-0 against the Tampa Bay Rays.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
On the ground.
A chopper, that should be a play. Oh, drops the ball.
He can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up.
Runners on first and second.
He reaches first safely.
And here comes Dexter Fowler.
Ready for another shot. Dexter Fowler. He reached on a single in his first try. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops.
Over 43 pitches for Alex Cobb here in just the third inning.
It's swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Advance, advance.
So both
runners advance to second and third.
Third now with 2 gone. John Lackey will
oh, here comes John Lackey.
Help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Hit on the ground is short.
Ground ball, and that will be a play at first. Oh, no, threw it! I'm not going to run. An error.
Run is in to score from third.
A costly error by the Rays. 4-0 Cubs.
The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That evens
foul
it
ball.
Up 1-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
Foul ball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in
a late swing there. This will be his 50th pitch of the ball game.
High and deep to straight.
Three-run shot, baby.
Going back, still ranging back.
And the Cubs lead 7-0 in Wrigley. Of a 3-run home run by Miguel Montero.
3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Cubs cruising against Tampa.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing.
They could have gotten out of the anybody unforced error. A costly mistake. 2 errors, costly mistakes in this inning, and a 3-run shot. 7-0 here in the 3rd inning.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As this is foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a ball.
And a foul ball.
And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good
high fastball.
High 1-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Well, the 3-run home run by Miguel Montero. 7-0 as we head to the top of the 4th inning here in Wrigley Field.
Complete from Wrigley Field. It's the Cubs 7.
The game so far, we're hitting.
Guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great. But you've got time on your side.
Nice pitch.
You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there.
High fastball, strike 3.
That's 4 runs down.
Logan Forsythe will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Sent toward first.
Play at first.
Over there at first.
Nice play by Rizzo.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Caesar going back on it. He gets there.
1, 2, 3 inning for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 4th.
A strong inning.
The Cubs looking to extend their lead.
His club will hit
here in
when we
Wrigley.
return.
And what a good game we were putting together.
Is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
Matt Moore on the mound.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop.
Addison Russell checks his swing here.
A check swing by Russell.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Base it up the middle.
And a base
beautiful.
Hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled down
base
the
hit
line.
down the 3rd base line.
Tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they keep
runners on the corners.
Runners at the corners with still nobody out.
And here comes Chris Bryant.
Will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Dickerson ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's
yeah.
And the throw
that was my fault. I thought it was going to be an out to pop fly.
You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
That was my mistake on that one.
Stepping in now, Matt Caesar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
2 hits, a double, and a single for Scherzer.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one
8-0 here in the fourth inning.
Possibility of a double play.
The 2-0 pitch takes this the other way.
Base hit
in there, a base hit.
And the Tampa Bay Rays are just giving up a lot of hits.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Ben's over, up to that.
Breaks his bat as
pop
this one's
up.
popped up. Pierce is calling for it. Pierce is there for it.
It was by the end fly
Dexter
rule.
Fowler gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And the strike outside the corner.
For strike 1.
Oh, 1 count.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball.
0-2 count. Foul ball.
Late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Fourth inning, 8-0 Cubs.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Line to the right side.
And that will put runners on full base.
And they'll
Bases
put the brakes
loaded.
on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. John Lackey will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. This is line
Base
to left.
hit by
That's in
Lackey.
there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold
And
on.
here goes Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Bases
Outside
loaded,
with the fastball,
9-0
it's 1-0.
Cubs. Fourth inning.
And he'll try to hold back
I
the
checked swing it, I
but he'll do
missed
so
it.
Successfully, as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And this ball's hit sharply
Foul ball.
toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded foul
ground
down
ball.
the line, so he'll tee it up again. Tries to get
Curveball way outside.
outside.
2-2 count.
Breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Fastball misses.
Full count, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Grand slam out of the park. Grand slam, and the Cubs lead 13-0.
So
Matt Moore pitched it down the middle. Grand slam.
His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Wow. Grand slam by Miguel Montero.
One pitch. That's all he needed to keep the damage to a minimum and strand the bases loaded. But back to the drawing board after that one.
What a home run. 13-0.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air.
And that would be a pop fly. But what an inning by the Cubs. 13-0.
Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time.
Look at the line score, ladies and gentlemen. 13 hits, 13 runs. Going to the top of the 5th inning.
Steve Pearce will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
Is there going to be a play on it?
And that'll slice.
Barely a foul ball.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Almost got a home run on that one.
A really good at bat here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Grounded to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. Hank Conger stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2
Missed the fastball.
This one's flared
pop up
toward left
in
center.
mid
Onto the grass. He makes the play.
Center, and that's 3 outs. Up, down. 3 up, 3 down. Cubs going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lead 13-0.
Addison Russell comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
I accidentally hit the button to swing.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Good game for the Cubs.
In front
Foul
of the
ball.
changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Been a great game. Foul ball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
29th pitch for Matt Moore.
Look out. That one almost
A
got
fastball way away. 2-2 pitch.
That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And a
I swung too early.
First out.
And this is where
First out of the inning. Here comes
each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling
Anthony
on
Rizzo.
right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball.
Matt Moore just frustrated right now.
You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hand.
Fastball way away. 2-1 count on Rizzo.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitches that circle.
That was a nice pitch.
And missed. 2-2. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a
nice curve.
Curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Chris Bryant stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here. With the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he
another late swing.
Fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning, and now he gets the 3rd guy.
That was another leg swing.
Out of the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Top of the 6th inning.
Jennings will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him. And
base hit up the gap.
Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
That would be a double.
Time, and he's in there with a double.
So their 2nd hit of the ball game.
Now to the plate, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well, you look there
that's a hit up the gap.
Was his 3rd of the season here in this first month.
That will be a run scored.
From second as they cut away into that deficit here. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. James Loney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind 3rd. Bryant is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Fowler moves over. 2 gone.
2 outs.
Logan Forsythe digs in now after lining out in his last try. And he takes ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to
beautiful play.
And the side is
well, the ladies and gentlemen, the Rays hit a couple hits, a couple doubles, and 1 run. They cut into the lead by 1.
Due up in the bottom of inning number 6.
13-1 Cubs.
Will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Matt Caesar will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Miller. Throw on
first out.
First in time, 1 away. Ben Zobrist will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Bottom of the 6th inning here in Wrigley. Cubs lead 13-1.
Pulled toward
that's
right
a pop up.
Field. Calling for it, Kiermaier makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder number 24.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, the left side, not really his strength when it comes to contact. Not sure I like this matchup.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing and a little tapper.
Foul ball.
But it gets foul.
Oh, 2 count.
Here's the 0-2. Shot back.
Base hit up the middle.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. John Lackey steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight. And
what a game by John Lackey. 2 RBIs for John Lackey.
Control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else.
That will be an out. That will be the 3rd out.
And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but you can forgive them as they.
13-1.
Corey Dickerson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball
base
1.
Hit up middle.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Give Steve Pierce up the mound
Will
next.
stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2
Foul
thus
ball.
far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just a
Foul
bit
ball
late, he's
again.
fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A runner at first with no outs here. Now
Pop
a
up.
swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
What up?
Now he continues to pitch well out there.
Here comes
Here's
Evan
his pitch
Longoria.
breakdown so far.
Evan Longoria is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting
Oh, bad
report says,
pitch.
work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that
Oh, no,
scouting
cut it
report
off.
did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he is in there.
The batter.
Hank Conger will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. Long throw to the plate.
And it's
he
a
will
safe at
score
home.
on the sacrifice fly. Desmond Jennings steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. And a fastball.
Oh, that was a terrible pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline.
Oh, no. They're going to score a run.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And he'll get in there safely. Brad Miller steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
That will be the inning right here.
Zobrist is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side retires.
Couple runs for the Rays. They lead.
So
They
it's
trail
2 runs
13 to
on 3
3.
hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Miguel Montero will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's
I
been
should have
dialed
swung.
in so far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A little
Foul ball.
quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
13-3 here in the bottom of the 7th inning as the Cubs lead in Wrigley.
And another
Foul ball.
foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside.
Oh, I
That's a
swung
good
too
job to
early.
lay off, too.
Curveball got him
I swung
swinging
way
for
too
the
early.
first out. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Got him to go up the ladder
Another
there for strike
late swing.
1. Not able to hold
Nice
on there as he
curveball.
swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now,
Check swing.
you can't
That would be
guessing
2 outs.
anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there
Here
are
comes
2 on
Addison
now.
Russell.
Addison
2 outs here in the bottom of the
Russell
7th inning for the
taking another
Cubs.
shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and
Curveball
it's
inside
2-0
but
now.
ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise. And this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hit hard on the ground
Ground
towards
ball,
second.
and that should be the
Taken
third
in
out of the
by
inning.
Forsythe. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half.
13 to 3 going to the 8th inning here in Wrigley Field.
Brendan Geyer is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1. Any
72
surprise that
pitches.
This man here is back out there for an 8th inning of work.
Yeah, a little bit to me. I mean, you have the big lead. He's done his job. I thank the guy, pat him on the back, and say, hey, you did a great job out there. Now go hit the showers.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ripped
Foul ball.
down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Lifted in the air.
Pop up to left field.
Caesar has a play, 2 down.
2 outs.
Logan Forsythe will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that's in there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2 pitch.
Oh,
missed it.
Glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Grounded back up.
Grounded to the shortstop, and that will be in the inning.
Time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, and as you can see,
13-3.
will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Foul ball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time.
1 out.
1 gone.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant has struggled in this ball game.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he went down in flames too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Nice curve.
As he swings and misses on a
Chris
pitch
Bryant
in the
has been
third,
struggling
0-2 now.
with the curveball this entire ball game.
95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to.
And a fastball, 96 miles an hour.
Down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
It's a tough game for Chris Bryant.
Will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Foul ball.
Fouled at home plate. Here it comes.
0-2 count.
0-2. Swung on and missed.
Curveball, man.
That's the final out of the inning.
We go to the 9th inning.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs.
And beautiful Chicago, ladies and gentlemen.
Commanding lead.
And John Lackey going to go ahead and finish the ball game.
Will stand in now to begin their. It was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see
1 out.
right to the
John Lackey looking for the complete game.
Is Rizzo for the out. Steve Pearce will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
Grounded to the shortstop. 2 outs.
In time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Here comes Evan Longoria.
He singled his last time up.
2 out, top of the 9th inning for the Cubs.
Stung into the gap.
And a base hit up the gap to keep this game going.
Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is.
Oh, 2-run shot.
Hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is
2-run
gone.
home run. John Lackey has pitched a great game
So a 2-run
with
shot
2
to
outs here in the
left
9th
center,
inning.
as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, this at
Just
least
a
is
terrible
way to make
pitch.
some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Desmond Jennings will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go
Desmond
down
Jennings at the bat.
They're going to make these final at-bats count.
Neil Ramirez.
And a grounder right there.
With a huge lead, so he'll just look to
And that will be out number 3. Rays make things interesting, but the Cubs win 13-5.
A big 4th inning was the turning point as they cruised home from there.
What a game by the Cubs. Gave up a couple runs late, but still got the win. Great game all the way around. Just a little bit of home run, a couple of runs by the Rays. A 13-5 victory. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Cubs win here in Wrigley. An 8-1 season here in Wrigley. What a great game. And the Cubs are still a great team at home.
Now this one pretty much over before it started.
6 runs in the 4th inning.
Score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
Let's see who's the player of the game.
And fellas, as always,
Miguel Montero, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs.
That's the man who stands
wow,
out
what a
in my
game.
book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 13-5. Good night from Chicago.
Well, guys, what a great game this was. The Cubs win 13-5 here in Wrigley over the Tampa Bay Rays. A 6-run 4th inning basically put this game away. With Miguel Montero, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. He's the player of the game. Great pitcher by John Lackey. Came out for the last hit, the last out of the 9th inning, almost a complete game. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in for the 18th game of the regular season. The Cubs win 13-5 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Stay tuned. Cubs look to face against the Toronto Blue Jays. With that exciting game, I believe it will. Join me then. I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for more MLB The Show 16. And the Cubs look to head to the World Series and end the Billy Goat curse. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.